As of June 16, 2025, the cryptocurrency market has shown strong signs of recovery following last week's turbulence. The global market capitalization has climbed back to approximately $3.3 trillion, marking a 2% rise over the past 24 hours. This rebound follows a weekend of cautious optimism, as traders and institutions absorbed the impact of geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, while positioning themselves for potential upside. Bitcoin is currently trading near $107,700, reflecting a 2% gain today. This move follows a dip last week driven by global instability, but Bitcoin's reputation as a macro hedge asset has again proven resilient. With Michael Saylor hinting at another major MicroStrategy purchase, and Anthony Pompliano preparing to launch a $750 million fund, ProCap BTC, specifically aimed at acquiring Bitcoin, institutional momentum remains strong. Supply on exchanges remains historically low, suggesting that long-term holders continue to accumulate. Ethereum is trading between $2,650 and $2,700, gaining about 4% in the last 24 hours. The recent surge has been fueled by strong inflows into Ethereum ETFs and renewed interest in Ethereum's role in real-world asset tokenization and institutional DeFi infrastructure. The ETH ecosystem is gaining credibility, and that's translating into a solid performance during this broader market bounce. Solana has emerged as one of the top performers of the day, rising nearly 7%. Momentum is building around the potential approval of a Solana ETF, with amended S1 filings expected by the end of the month. Meanwhile, XRP has edged higher by about 2%, helped by growing optimism around a possible settlement in its ongoing regulatory battle with the SEC. Arbitrum's native token remains stable for now, but could see significant movement later this week as the DRIP DeFi incentive vote wraps up on June 20th. Looking ahead, several macroeconomic and ecosystem-level developments are likely to shape market behavior over the next few days. Geopolitical tensions between Israel and Iran remain a dominant theme. While such instability tends to drive demand for decentralized assets like Bitcoin, a prolonged conflict could sap risk appetite more broadly, possibly dragging down markets in general. Simultaneously, investors are paying close attention to upcoming commentary from U.S. Federal Reserve officials. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell is scheduled to speak at the ECB forum on June 19, and traders are watching for any signs of a dovish shift that might benefit crypto and other high-risk assets. Additionally, key economic indicators like retail sales and inflation data are expected midweek, which could further influence investor sentiment. The week ahead is full of potential catalysts. The Arbitrum DRIP vote concludes on June 20th and could spark renewed interest in DeFi-related tokens. Weekly data on Ethereum ETF inflows, due Friday, will offer insight into institutional appetite, and Solana's deadline to amend its ETF application looms at the end of the month, which could inject even more bullish sentiment if regulatory progress is confirmed. Technically, Bitcoin is currently pushing toward the $110,000 resistance level, which, if breached, could trigger a move toward $120,000. Support remains firm near $102,000. Ethereum faces resistance around $2,800 to $2,850, with a solid support base near $2,400. Altcoins appear to be in quiet accumulation phases, and many could break out if broader momentum continues, or if ecosystem-specific news such as ETF developments or protocol upgrades take center stage. In summary, the crypto market is entering the new week with renewed strength and a watchful eye on both institutional developments and macroeconomic signals. With volatility expected to remain elevated, traders and long-term holders alike are preparing for what could be a pivotal few weeks for the future of digital assets.